Today is probably one of the happiest days of my life right now. Hey guys, sorry if the quality looks kind of crappy. I'm filming on my phone right now because I forgot my camera at home, but we're currently at the vet. Brady just got blood work done. It's been a month later since her last 2 heartworm injections, and she had to come back now to get blood work done to see if there's any microphilia? I don't know what it is, but it's just to see if there's like little tiny microscopic heartworms still in her bloodstream. So yeah, we're waiting right now to get the results back. Hopefully there's nothing left. If everything is good, she'll be cleared and we can start bringing activity back into her life. So I'm excited for that. If it's nothing, if she still has the if she still has the microscopic heartworms in her, I'll explain what happens after that. But let's just hope right now that everything is good. You did such a good job. You know that? You're such a brave girl. I told her she deserves a puppuccino after this from Starbucks because she did such a good job when they were taking her blood work. Brady is officially all cleared. No more heartworms. Ebbs is happy too, her granny. Yeah, so she's all cleared now. She can start doing her normal activities, start running around everywhere. That means I can take her back to Karen's house and let her run aimlessly in the backyard, because that's what she was doing before she had heartworms, and then obviously she had to stop doing that. She pretty much is, or she goes back now 6 months later and does another heartworm check just to make sure that it is still negative, but he didn't see any of like the baby heartworms that would, I guess, produce into bigger heartworms, or that would transfer from a mosquito and give it to another dog. So she got cleared for that. Pretty much 99% that she'll get her blood work done in April-ish and her heartworm will come back negative. Right, Bray? So to celebrate, we're at Starbucks and we're getting her a puppuccino because she deserves it. She was such a good girl. And I'm so proud of her. I thought this whole process was going to be a lot worse and a lot longer than I anticipated, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. All right, let's go do this.
Come on, my boy.
All right, Bray, you ready for your puppuccinos to celebrate? Here you go. Not too much though, because we don't want to give you a tummy ache. Of course.
Yeah. Oh, look, she's shaking. She's so excited.
She's on her tippy toes. Sorry. Okay, take a little break. Drink some water.
I like that better.
Drink some of your water. You did it! You're all done! Good girl! Good girl! Alright, I'm back at home and I'm using my camera now. I don't know if you can tell like a difference of quality wise between the camera and my phone, but when I was recording on my phone, I was like, wow, this like legit looks so good from my perspective on the phone. But today is probably one of the happiest days of my life right now. So I'm just so happy that Brady is finally heartworm free, because now I can just start doing things with her. Mitchell plays softball on Wednesdays, and I used to take her to the games all the time, and I had to stop because she had heartworm and I had to keep her calm, blah, blah, blah. So now I can finally take her to softball games. I can take her just to like dog-friendly events around Orlando. Heartworm definitely limited us on doing things with her. It was for her own benefit, and obviously I'll do whatever I have to do to keep her healthy. Her doctors that she had were great. I couldn't ask for a better treatment, and they guided us so well. They explained the whole process and situation very well. I just want to educate some of you who do have dogs and don't know anything about heartworm, because when I found out Brady had heartworm, I had no idea what to even do next or what was gonna happen to her, and it like legit freaked me out. Like you guys saw in one of my videos, I was literally crying because I was just so upset. One thing I will say about her is I don't think her heartworm was as bad as some dogs can get it, because when I first adopted her, she was tested negative for heartworm, and then 1 year later, she was tested positive for heartworm. I know some of you had also mentioned that HeartGuard would pay for her heartworm treatment because she was on prevention and she ended up getting heartworm, but that wasn't my case because I didn't have her as a puppy. Whoever previously owned her probably didn't have her on any sort of prevention, but she still had tested negative when I adopted her. And it does take 6 months for an adult heartworm to show up in the blood work. So when I took her back a year later for her yearly checkup, that's when she was diagnosed and tested positive for heartworm, even though I had her on her heartworm prevention. But the vet said there was a little window and it was just really bad luck on when she got heartworm. Pretty much the blood test that she just got right now was to make sure that there were no baby heartworms in her bloodstream. This wouldn't mean she would have heartworm all over again. It would just mean that when a mosquito would come to bite her, that's where she would transfer the heartworm to some other dog, and that's how it all starts. If she did test positive for the baby heartworms in her blood today, they would have just given her medication and it would have killed it off, and then she would have had to go back a month later and get more blood work done and make sure that came back negative. It didn't mean that she had heartworm all over again. It just means that when a mosquito would come and bite her, it would now suck up those baby heartworms that she was carrying and have it develop into another dog, and we don't want to transfer heartworm to another dog. So thank God she came back negative and everything is all good and she's cleared and she's can do her normal activities now. Yeah, she's my baby. I'm so proud of you. You did it, my baby girl. But I just want to say thank you guys for all your support and always reaching out and hoping the best for Brady and just making sure she was doing okay. It truly means a lot to me because she is literally my child right now. I'm just really happy. So this is where I'm going to end the vlog. I appreciate all the love from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that. And I will smell you later.